young Metro, don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning, babe.
I didn't want to make this video, but I thought it's only fair because you guys need to know what's going on. Pretty much, the time is like 12 o'clock and it's Monday and it's not half term and it's not an inset day and I should be at school, but I've been excluded. And pretty much I want to talk about why I need to change a lot of things. For starters, my Snap story is going to be very different. Gonna stop posting like if there's like rumours going on, if there's people talking about other people and that, saying things like this and that. I'm just not gonna get involved in it because that's literally all the trouble I get into. Like my Snap story, I need to be careful with it because like it's not even as big as people think it is. Like it's like 200 to 300 views. Like my Instagram story gets like 400 plus all the time. And it's because I had to restart Snap. And pretty much I am just bored of like the last 2 weeks. I spent a week in isolation and I spent a day in isolation. So imagine I was in isolation from Wednesday to the next Wednesday. The only day I had out was Thursday. Thursday nothing happened. And then Friday I'm in the break queue and the teacher comes up to me, he's like, yo, come over here. And he's like, he shows me a picture on a phone of a screenshot. So I just wanted to tell you lot, yo, you can't trust anyone anymore. Like I need to be careful. Like it's a 50-50 of there's a lot of people that don't like me that will wait for me to do something and then report it. But then also I need to take responsibility, and this is where I need to start owning up to some of my mistakes, because across my life I've always thrown the blame on other people. Like ever since year 4 I used to get in a fight with this same guy every day, and half the time we'd provoke each other. And I just refuse to accept the blame. But yo, I need to start admitting, yo, if I'm wrong, I've done something, I need to take the blame. And since the story is quite a big platform, not as big as everyone thinks, but it is big. If I am gonna do something bad, I do run the risk of someone picking me up in it, and I can't slip. If I make any mistake now, I'm just gonna assume I'll be expelled from school. And that it's not worth it over Snap. Like it's not worth it. Like Snapchat's supposed to be fun, just to communicate with your friends. My Snap story, I post memes and it's like I'm just bait pretty much, but on Snapchat. Like lots of people say I'm a local, I'm just bait and that. Like I like posting memes and I like making people laugh and that. But what I don't like is spending time. I'm in year 11. Like I can't spend weeks and days in isolation. Like today, like this, like I've got the whole day at home to just be revising and that. But here I am sat here making a video because you guys need to know this. And I can't be spending so much time out of the classroom. And if I can actually change that, if I can actually say to myself, yo, I just stopped doing this and bam, the problem's gone, then I'm gonna do that. So it's not gonna be too much of a big change, but I'm gonna try and be less dependent on my phone, less on Snapchat as much, because I have a tendency to like always want to check my phone, like see if anyone's texting me. Most of the time I have loads of messages to reply to because people just replying from story, people are telling me this, people are saying that, and I just need to spend a bit more time away from my phone, because when I don't feel like I'm a relatively smart person, I've always been like relatively smart. Like at primary I was always like top table and that. And still like now I like to think I'm quite good at English and French. Like there are some subjects I do really well in, but when I don't think, I am a retard. And I do a lot of there's a lot of times I can think of when if I'd sat down and thought about it and focused on what I was actually doing, I would have avoided something and avoided making such a big mistake. Like I'm not gonna say what they are. If you know me, you'll know what my biggest mistakes are. Year 8, let's just say that. My mum says I spent 3/4 of year 8 in isolation. I spent a whole term in isolation in year 8. And I made a lot of bad mistakes, and it literally comes down to just not thinking. But I think, yo, now that needs to stop. Like the excuse of I didn't know what I was doing, or I wasn't thinking. Like, I need to stop saying that. I've literally countless times I've been in trouble, and I've said the only thing I've got to say to myself is I wasn't thinking, or I don't know what I was thinking, and it needs to stop. So I need to start taking some responsibility. I want to carry on doing YouTube. Like I really like doing YouTube. It's just fun. I like talking to a camera like this. It feels like an outlet. Like there's loads of thoughts in my head, and it feels like I can let them out if I talk to a camera like I am now. And I can't, like, I haven't got in trouble from YouTube yet. I don't think I can, because it's just my opinion, and I always give two sides of an argument if I'm saying anything. Like, I watched back my feminism, my gender videos the other day, and I was like, yeah, I went hard in them, but not to the point where I can get told off. And with Snapchat, I need to be careful, because again, I can't stress enough, like, yo, you can't trust anyone now. Like, you don't know what screenshots going to what person. Like, imagine everyone's asking me what happened, and I'll just give an example. Everyone's like, oh, where was the car crash? Where was the car crash? Who crashed their car? And I imagine, this is an example, and imagine I text them saying, oh, it was an Audi R8, Watford High Street, blah blah blah. Someone went and screenshot it and took it to the school, and at the time I thought nothing of the screenshot. I thought, okay, maybe they're just gonna tell their friends so they didn't have to repeat it themselves. But nah, here I am at break time with a teacher holding it in front of me, asking me to explain myself. So you need to be very careful, and like, this is just a lesson for everyone, like, not just me. Like, with me, I have to be more careful, because I am more hated than most of you lot. And I'm sure some people, I don't understand why they don't like me. I'm not really that fussed. Like, not everyone liked Jesus, and he was literally trying to save everyone. So no one will ever be liked by everyone. Just something I just don't understand. Some people have hatred. Like, I remember once I asked this girl, I was in a break, I was like, do you hate me? She said, yeah. I was like, why do you hate me? The girl went silent. So you shouldn't spend your life trying to be everyone's friend. And my mum tells me I've got one genuine friend, and he knows who he is watching this. And you just have to have one person who you fully trust, and you have to be careful who you tell and what you tell who. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys there will be changes. YouTube, I'll try not to change it. Like, I'm at home right now with only my iPad, my computer, my TV. I've been listening to music on Spotify, Dimsy's new album, and yeah, you just have to be careful with what you do, when you do it, who you do it with. You never know who's watching you. You never know what someone's trying to get out of you. And these past 2 weeks, I've learned 2 incidences where someone wants me out of the school, and I fed them things that could help them accomplish that. And then another instance when it would have been avoidable if I just talked directly to the person instead of assuming it immediately and spreading that to a bigger platform. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to tell you guys that, look, just be careful. I've learned it the extreme hard way. Hopefully you guys don't have to learn it the way I did, but be careful who you tell what. Be careful who you trust. You can't trust everyone. If you trust everyone around you, you won't get very far in life, and you'll be let down a lot. So I just wanted to tell you guys, be careful who you trust, be careful what you do, and be careful who's watching what you do. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. It's been a different tone to what I usually do. I have about 3 video ideas. We've got a half term coming up, but it's like I've got my own mini half term right now, 3 days off. We've got a half term coming up. I've got 3 video ideas, so I might even do them across these next few days. There's one I can't do on my own. I'm just gonna leave it there. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll be back again soon shortly.